Hi everybody, welcome back to Real Estate Invested Adventures. Why? Because real estate is fun and it should always be an adventure. If you're a return guest, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, who the heck am I? Well, my name's Joe Jurek and I'm a real estate investor. I have the ability to travel all over the country, like Oahu, Hawaii, Honolulu area, and work with investors just like you, trying to get started in real estate or take their real estate investing to the next level. In this video, what I'm going to talk about is wholesaling. As I travel the country, I often see very tough markets that require a lot of money to get into real estate. Hawaii is just one of them. Others that quickly come to mind are New York City area, South Florida, Southern California, even areas of Phoenix, Las Vegas, pretty much all over the country, there are expensive areas, and sometimes it makes entry real hard for the brand new investor to get going, get started, to try to do buy, fix, and flips or acquire rental property. So wholesaling is a fantastic option for markets that it's hard to enter into. The only thing I would tell you is if you're not sure about wholesaling in your area, definitely consult with an attorney. They can help you with the legality of it all, whether it be contracts, things of that nature. But in your area, when you find areas where to work in, a lot of times it's very straightforward because you're doing the same thing over and over. I often tell people, even if they have money and they put it into the wrong area, could they buy the wrong property? Absolutely. With wholesaling, what you're going to find out through trying to find great deals on properties, number one, and number two, finding real estate investors that purchase with cash. That is key. Cash is king. They exclusively pay for the whole amount of money of the property in cash. So as you build your cash buyers list, and I made various videos out here on cash buyers, so be sure to watch those videos if you're having trouble finding cash buyers. Just as well, if you're having trouble finding real estate deals, I not only talk about trying to find deals through a realtor, I will go into finding unlisted and off-market type of properties too. So be sure to check out my playlist, up here on my YouTube channel, and it'll cover those hot other topics that will help you with wholesaling. But the thing I want to tell you, once you find a property that you think will work, you're trying to run the numbers on that property. What do you think the value would be? What do you think the discount is that the buyer needs to save on the property? How much are repairs going to be? And how much profit are you going to make? Once you run the numbers, you may assume and say, hey, this is a great deal. I know of a couple of my cash buyers that would like this property. Once you run the property by them, they don't care about you. All they care about really is the property. Is the property of a good of a deal as you think it could be? Your buyers are going to confirm that for you. And how are they going to confirm it? By telling you they want the deal. If you call buyer after buyer after buyer and they don't want the deal, the problem is probably the deal. It's not good enough because your buyers aren't salivating. They don't want that deal. Now, inversely, if you ran the numbers, you double checked them, you triple checked them, and you feel like, what's wrong? These buyers should be jumping at this property. Chances are good, okay? The property deal could be good. It's the buyers that aren't. So anytime you're trying to do wholesaling, you're putting a property under contract, okay? And you're trying to pass that on to your cash buyer. And we get into the two big strategies, such as assignment of contract and same day back-to-back close, okay? So watch videos on that if you want to learn more about the assignment, the wholesaling strategy assignment, or the wholesaling strategy, the double close, same day close, back-to-back close, simultaneous close. A lot of different names, but it's primarily the same thing, okay? So you learn, I got this deal, it didn't go as well. Is it the buyer or is it the property? Do I need to find better buyers or do I need to find better deals? Now, the beautiful thing about getting started with wholesaling, especially in a tough market, you don't have to come up with $500,000 or $750,000 or even $1 million to get into the real estate game. I believe it's a great way to enter into the real estate market by wholesaling. You're going to learn a lot of information, not only about real estate, trying to analyze deals, trying to market, to find buyers, to find deals. You're going to gain confidence with sending out emails, networking with people, and making phone calls. If you're a little bit nervous about it, it's a great way to kind of put a toe in the water and just try it without spending $500,000 of your money on the wrong property. The thing I like about wholesaling too, as you do it, it's going to teach you about different real estate markets. Where are the hot markets in your area? Where are the markets that are a little more challenging that people may not like? That's why the price is so cheap. Often people get wooed in by those cheap prices. Joe, it's so cheap. I can't believe how cheap it is. It could be cheap for a reason. Okay, if you get it so cheap, what the heck are you gonna do with it if nobody wants it? So, as I've often said, you gotta have an exit strategy to know, if I get this deal, what the heck am I gonna do with it, okay? And with wholesaling, it's pass it off to one of your buyers. If it helps you to flow chart this, then I recommend do it. There's you at the top, there's find buyers, find deals. What comes first? Always the buyer. Why the buyer? Because they're gonna tell you what they want. Don't tell the buyer what you think they want or what they should want. They're gonna tell you what they want. Because here's the thing I always say, go to a restaurant and the server says, yeah, I know you ordered the burger, but I brought you this dish because I thought you'd like it better. It was a chef's special today. You're gonna say, no, give me what I want. That's what a buyer's gonna say. Make sure you give the buyer what they want, so fully understand and ask the buyer questions, okay? What I would suggest is you're gonna kind of, build together questions on that buyer so you know what their taste is, almost like taking their order, okay? So by doing that, okay, you'll be sure to find the type of properties, the type of deals they'll want. And you gotta really pay attention to the details, okay? If they only want a certain age house, or they only want a certain size house, or here's a good one, if they don't like doing super heavy duty repairs, don't bring them a deal that's gonna be $100,000 rehab. They're not gonna want the deal. So you gotta understand how much repairs they're willing to do too. The thing I really like about wholesaling, it teaches you a tremendous amount of information about real estate, about markets, about working with people. And the thing I like best about it is, if you do it right, you're really going to limit your risk of loss, because nothing is fun when you lose money. Okay, that's a bad lesson sometimes, but hopefully it's a lesson that you learn. But I'll tell you, it's not fun. Okay, and real estate is supposed to be fun, right? And it is an adventure, like I had said. So really think about your area. Think about if you would feel comfortable in doing wholesaling, building your cash buyers list, finding great deals in the area through a realtor as well as off market. If you need more ideas on how to do this, you're definitely going to want to watch other videos I have, other playlists I have, which are a compilation. I even have a playlist just dealing with the topic of wholesaling. So if you haven't watched it, make sure you click up there, look for the playlist, and click on it. One last golden nugget that I'm going to tell you about. One of the best things I like about wholesaling is you can do as many as you can, and it doesn't require a lot of time and a lot of money. A lot of people love flipping properties, but some people are limited to only doing 1, 2, 3, 5 flips a month. If you're good at putting together deals, if you're good at finding buyers that want those deals, the sky could be unlimited for the amount of volume you can do in a month. Now, nothing's guaranteed, but here's the thing I want to tell you too. Even people that are working, you never know with your employer. It's a sad fact of reality, and we've all been there. One day you go into work and they could say, hey, thank you for all those years of service, but we no longer need you, no matter your track record. I don't want to be on a soapbox, but it happens in corporate America every day, just like it happens in professional sports, okay? I've seen good quality people with good track records get fired, and why? Who knows why, but it happens. So I don't want to see it happen to you. I want you to control your own destiny. I want you to control your future. I want you to make those dreams a reality. So go get your real estate piece of the pie and make it happen today. Take care, believe and achieve. Aloha. Do it now. Believe and achieve. Take care.